Today I will be presenting 45 facts about Waterline. But before we begin, please consider liking this video and subscribing if you want to see more content like this. Anyways, let's begin. For anyone who doesn't play Stepford County Railway, or is new to the game, Waterline is one of the 4 operators in the game. Waterline operates services around areas such as Benton, Connolly, Newry, Greenslade, Morganstown, and other areas. Waterline is classed as a regional commuter rail operator due to its short travel times and the stations it serves. The rolling stock of Waterline are the Class 165, the Class 166, the Class 171, the Class 195, the Class 319, the Class 379, the Class 508, and the Class 730. The former rolling stock of Waterline are the Class 701 and the Class 387. The Class 387 was transferred to Link and the Class 701 was removed due to the train not suiting the line, and the in-game train did not look similar to its real-life counterpart. The Class 323 is a proposed train for Waterline. It would have been made by Matix 2013 and was planned to be released after all trains were converted to next generation. All trains were converted to next generation in version 1.5, and the train has not been released yet. The cheapest Waterline train is the Class 730 at 1,000 points. This makes seeing the Class 730 on Waterline quite common. The most expensive Waterline trains are the Class 165, the Class 166, the Class 171, the Class 319, and the Class 379 at 2,250 points. The Class 701 is the most expensive Waterline train in history with a cost of 3,000 points. The slowest Waterline train is the Class 508 at 75 miles per hour. The fastest Waterline trains are the Class 171, the Class 195, the Class 319, the Class 379, and the Class 730 at 100 miles per hour. The fastest Waterline train in history is the Class 387, with a top speed of 110 miles per hour. The shortest Waterline trains are the Class 165, the Class 171, and the Class 195 at 2 coaches. The longest Waterline train is the Class 319, the Class 379, and the double Class 165 at 4 coaches. Depots that Waterline uses are Whitney Green Depot and Faraday Road Depot. Sidings that Waterline uses are Morganstown Siding and Benton Siding. There are 16 stations that Waterline serves. They are Newry Harbour, Newry, Eden Quay, Faraday Road, West Benton, Benton, Port Benton, Morganstown Docks, Morganstown, Whitney Green, Greenslade, Cambridge Street Parkway, Ashland Park, Connolly, Airport West, James Street, and a future station past James Street. There are 6 Waterline routes. They are Newry to Greenslade, RO10, Newry to Connolly, RO11, Newry Harbour to Connolly, RO12, Benton to Greenslade, RO13, Newry to James Street, RO14, and the Morganstown Shuttle, RO15. The only Waterline and express interchanges are Benton and Morganstown. The only Waterline and Airlink interchange is Morganstown. Waterline is the only operator to not serve Stepford City and Stepford Central. Waterline is the only operator in the game that doesn't skip any stations along its route. Waterline, along with Connect, were the last operators to see their paper trains upgraded to next generation. Waterline had the most paper trains prior to version 1.5 with 3 paper trains. Even though some trains can go up to 100 miles per hour, the highest speed limit on the Waterline network is 90 miles per hour. This would mean that Waterline is the only operator where some trains cannot hit their top speed without breaking the speed limit. The Morganstown Shuttle, which is Morganstown to Benton, is the shortest route on Waterline with a length of 1.13 miles, or 1.82 kilometers. Newry Harbour to Connolly, or RO12, is the longest Waterline route at 4.28 miles, or 6.89 kilometers. The Class 165 is the first train on Waterline with a double configuration, which is the second train in the entire game. Waterline will be home to the last SCR extension. a one-station extension past James Street. The Class 730, the Class 165 and the Class 166 are the last Waterline trains to be upgraded to next generation. The Class 730 is the only train on Waterline that doesn't have a yellow front. The Class 379 is the first next generation version 3 Waterline train. The Class 195 is the only Waterline train with the SCR logo at the front of the train. The Class 195 and the Class 171 are the fastest two-coach trains in the game, at a maximum speed of 100 miles per hour. The Class 319 and the Class 508 are the only trains on Waterline and the game with 3 cab windows. RO10, or Newry to Greenslade, is the only route you will get when you purchase a Waterline train. RO15, or the Morganstown Shuttle, is the only route on Waterline where only certain trains can operate it. The Morganstown Shuttle is also the only named route in the game that is not operated by Stepford Express. Stepford Airport West, Morganstown and Newry Harbour are the only Waterline stations with one route stopping there. The Class 165 is the lowest numbered train and the Class 730 is the highest numbered train on Waterline. And that was 45 facts about Waterline. If you managed to make it to the end of this video, please consider liking and subscribing. And comment down below any facts about Waterline you know that wasn't mentioned in this video. Anyways, I hope you have a great day and I'll see you in the next video.